Welcome to your favorite show, Pink and Purple. My name is Thembi. Today on the show, we're discussing a very interesting topic with an amazing, beautiful young lady, Thembi Terry Zulu. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Thembi. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, Thembi. Okay, I freaked out when you said hi, Thembi. I'm like, what are you saying? Okay, fine. It's really lovely to have you on the show.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Please tell us about yourself. I mean, I just said you're Thembi. Like, there is so much more to it.
I don't even think they know who Thembi is. Mm-hmm. That's my government name.
Really? Okay.
I'm Thembi Terry Zulu. I was born here in Bulawayo. I've recently relocated. I'm located to Harare.
All right.
In advertising by day. I'm a personal blogger at Thembi Terry's blog. And during the day, I'm a copywriter. Okay. I'm founder at Go Granja Zimbabwe, which is an association for young women.
All right.
It's a social club.
Okay.
I love all things internet, and I'm excited to exploit the opportunities that have been availed for young women through the new technologies that are coming about, especially blogging.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Tell us more about the blog. Okay, or rather explain what blogging is, because we know bloggers, we've heard blogging. What is it?
It takes many forms, but I'll just explain to you what it is to me. Mm-hmm. For me, it's a journal. It's a catalog of my services as a writer, because that's what I'm into.
Right.
And it's a diary. It's therapeutic. Right. It brings me healing. It's my soapbox. I get to stand on there and talk about issues that are dear to my heart. It's my pulpit, because sometimes I get to minister through that platform.
Right. Okay.
So it's 1,000,001 things to me. So yeah, that's what I see blogging as.
All right. And is it a profession or a hobby? Do you blog because you feel like it, or you blog because you want to make money out of it?
Okay, so I've always believed that passion is step number one for anything. So wherever your heart is, that is where the source of your wealth is going to be.
All right.
So I was very passionate about writing from when I was a teenager. We used to go with Abobuto and Gilmore to the British Council.
All right.
And that's where kids, youth, we used to go there, artistic talent, poets, dancers, writers.
All right.
And would meet there from like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., which is where I started to think, okay, I could do this for a very long time.
Right.
So that's when I started my blog. So when I did journalism school, we had to do it in part 4. Right. And it took off. And now it outgrew me. So when I was done with the module, I thought, you know what? I could do this.
Yeah.
So I started to do it. But in terms of, is it a profession? Is it a hobby? I don't want to refer to it as a hobby because that makes it optional.
Yes.
But when you now start to think of it as something that is important, it's a priority, it's a business, that's when you start to get the money. But first the passion, and then the money is going to follow. Because when I did it, I wasn't even thinking it would grow this big, but I was genuine, I was authentic, and people seemed to be into that sort of thing, and that's how it outgrew me.
Okay, and you just mentioned you studied journalism and media, so which means you've always wanted to be like a writer and stuff like that.
Yeah, sort of.
All right.
The conflict that I had is I did art all the way to A level.
All right.
And my parents were like, so what you want to do? And I applied to Poly to say, I'm going to be an artist. This is what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I even took French because, artists always go to France. I had a whole plan. My parents were like, so you went through 6 years at a private school to go and be a painter.
No.
So
you need to get a degree or something. Yeah.
So we had a stalemate for 3 years. So I didn't study anything after high school for like 3 years. I was at home because they were like, we're not doing that. We're not paying for it.
Right.
And I was like, well, I'm not doing anything else. And life happened. And my dad came back to me. He's like, so time is moving. What you want to do?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. He's like, well, you like to write and you're good at it. How about you do journalism?
Right.
When you're done with journalism, then I'll pay for your art school after that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up doing writing. And the other dream somewhere along the line. Yeah, I think they knew after 4 years I'd be too tired to go and start school again. So it all worked out.
Interesting. Viewers, we'll take a short break. We're here with Thembi Terry Zulu. You're watching Pink and Purple. Welcome back to Pink and Purple. I'm still here with Thembi Terry Zulu. You know, it's so weird saying my name to someone else. But so tell us what you write about. What is it that you're most passionate blogging about specifically?
I only write what I know.
Right. Okay.
And so I write about the things that I've gone through, personal experiences or the experiences of people around me or stuff that I have opinions on.
Right.
So my blogging ideas could come from anything. I could be in the combi and hear something that sets me off, or something in the news, or something on a TV show or a tweet.
Yeah.
So from there, that's when I realized I have a strong opinion about this topic. And then that's when I'll go and write a lengthy blog post to address that thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nothing from personal experience or when you're emotional?
That's my readers love it when I'm emotional.
Okay.
That's why I feel like being authentic is very important, because people can tell what mood you know, like how Adele broke up with her husband and people are like, oh, we can't wait for the music, because the emotion that you put into it, the readers can feel when you're being fake and your words are empty. But when you have emotion, it gives it passion. They can feel what I felt, because the whole point of having a blog is live vicariously is my tagline. So you're living my life based on how I've written it. So I'm taking my readers on a journey. They need to feel what I felt. They need to see what I saw. So it's very important for me to write with emotion. So if I'm not feeling anything, I don't force the words.
All right.
I don't.
On that note, there's one I read about He Completes Me. That one felt so real, so personal. So I'm like, girl, I relate. Tell me about that particular one, He Completes Me. What is
doesn't complete me.
Oh, he doesn't. Yes, he doesn't complete me. Yes.
What about that is I've seen a lot of women being crucified for always paying attention to relationships.
All right.
And I started to think, but why is that?
Yeah.
Why are we always thinking about my man or my relationship or husband, whereas men are allowed to think about business moves and careers and money and finance? And I realized that for us as women, we've been told that we are incomplete until we are in a marriage or one half of a couple. So that's why we continually seek that. And I was like, no, but that's biblically wrong, because the man is the one that's missing a rib. So you should be walking around fine, feeling complete. And that's how we have little girls now in relationships that they shouldn't be in, because they feel like, unless I'm in a relationship, I don't count for anything. Even in terms of law and how women can't buy, like single women can't buy property. You need to have a man or a father or on behalf of you, or you can't address older people if a man is not beside you.
I feel like, girl,
it's a flawed thinking, because we need to start thinking of women as complete beings. Imagine, because the way now people are living, it's like I feel like I'm walking as half a person, whereas I'm a whole person.
Yes, you're complete as you
are. I'm complete as I am. And I need to stop feeling like I need something. I need a baby. I need a husband. I need this. I need that. I need makeup. I need you to feel whole. I want you to know that you are whole. Uphelele. Unjalo. That's what the blog post was about.
All right, interesting. Like it was amazing. Does that also, I mean, I see you're very passionate about girls don't need this. How is it you started also the Girl Granger, right? Girls in Granger, your association.
The gap that I saw, number one, was the young girls have the energy, they have the new ideas, they have the technology. And the older women, mama, they have the expertise, they've gone through life, they know things, they can give us the cheat code to say, listen, this is indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili. And that's why I thought, but these two are not having a conversation.
Right.
And I was like, it's a shame, because imagine if we mix the expertise and the technology, where we would be.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, we need to join these two to start having a conversation. And
Right.
the only way we can do that is through sisters,
Right.
which is, it doesn't have to be me talking to my sisters.
Right.
You can be the
Yes.
sister to my sisters. They'll feel shy approaching me or approaching Umamabo.
Yeah.
But Girl Granja now gives them a platform to still tap into that wisdom from an
Okay.
older person,
Right.
but not somebody that they know. Some ezinye indaba zankhona, you know, it's sensitive,
Right.
and you don't want to feel judged or
By somebody
yeah.
you know.
So
Right.
now Girl Granja is like an association that allows for them to have a conversation amongst each other and have a dialogue about what are women going through and what are we going to do.
All right. Okay. Going back to blogging in Zimbabwe, what's the industry like in blogging in Zimbabwe for you?
The blogging industry is growing.
All
What
right.
people don't realize about the blogging industry is that we can make money. But yeah,
I could write.
Yeah, I can't. It's not even complicated. I think when you say blogging, that's when people get scared. Like,
Oh, yes,
but your life is a story.
Right.
Kim Kardashian's life is a story. And right now what we're doing is we are monetizing the life that, you know, two people are the same.
Right.
So when they read your blog about your experiences, it's going to look nothing like mine.
Right.
So everybody is a walking story. It just depends on who got smart enough to monetize it.
Right.
So everyone is a story and they need to tell their story, and we're dying to hear it. Because I have people then send me messages to say, oh, I read your blog post and it blew my mind, and
Yes.
it brought me healing, or it brought me comfort, it gave me insight. And now recently what I've done is I've gone ahead to put a live chat function on the bottom of my blog. So after you're done reading it, you can just
Yes, chat
WhatsApp
with
me.
Thembi. Yeah, I
Exactly.
saw that.
So it makes them feel even closer to me, like
Right.
they can speak to me, like
Yes,
I'm accessible
relate.
to them. Yeah.
Okay. And what's been your greatest achievement as a blogger?
What's been my greatest achievement? I mean, I think I wouldn't be on this show if I wasn't a blogger.
Okay.
Like, would you have me if I wasn't a blogger?
All right. Okay.
For the past 4 years that I've been blogging, all my money that I make has been through my blog one way or another.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's people that go on my blog and be like, oh my gosh, I enjoyed the way that you write. Can you write this for me? Can you teach me how to blog? Because now I
Yes.
also teach people how to blog.
Okay.
I have a masterclass of 35 young women that I've been teaching to how to blog since January.
Alright,
So it's
interesting.
not even just me anymore in blogging. It's now giving somebody else the tools also to be able to replicate the business model that I have taken and building the industry one girl at a time.
All right. And
Yeah.
what are the challenges that you face whilst blogging and doing that?
New
Briefly.
data prices.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, when I saw the new data prices, I was like, oh my gosh. But I'm grateful for the internet and breaking down geographical boundaries, because then it's not, okay, now data is expensive in Zim, there'll be no readers. I'm still going to have readers from across the world.
Right.
So that has been the biggest thing. Digital literacy, people not knowing how to work a blog or how to subscribe and how to support a blogger in the way that they do in a first world country. So little things where people feel like I don't have enough likes, so I don't have enough subscriptions. Things are different in Zim. It's business unusual here. And you can't compete with an American blogger. Yeah, because they're so advanced that now YouTubing and blogging is being taught in their version of primary schools. So they're grooming the next generation of content creators. This has now become a career. This has now become a job where they are. So that is the biggest issue now, of people don't have the data. Before that, it was bundles that was there for WhatsApp, Twitter, and
But I read your blog. I mean, data is expensive, but I still went through it.
but it's not for everybody.
Yeah, I know.
So now when you have your WhatsApp bundle, you have to buy additional to get onto. There's no blogging bundle.
All right. Okay.
So that is the biggest, I feel,
challenge.
obstacle to growing this industry.
All right. Interesting. We'll take another short break. Join us after these messages. Welcome back to your favorite show, Pink and Purple. I'm here with Thembi Terry Zulu, and we're going to play a game. Right, girl? Yeah. Pick a question, hand it over. And
hand it over?
Yes. I will read
check it first.
You just have to answer. It says, what is always coming but never arrives?
What is always...
I have the answer. So I'm asking you. You don't... Okay. What is always coming but never arrives?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. The answer is tomorrow. But that... Yeah.
You didn't say it was a riddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But tomorrow...
Terms and conditions.
All right. Pick.
Another one.
Yes,
what are the terms
one.
and conditions?
In DJ Khaled's voice, another one.
Another one. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, this one looks chunky, I'm afraid.
Come on. This one says, if animals were to make wildlife documentaries about humans, what are some of the weird things you think they would show?
Bathing.
Okay. All right.
Why do humans do that?
We need to remove sweat, maybe.
Yeah, but animals don't do that. They'll be like, okay. Except cats. Cats would understand hygiene.
They bath?
Yeah, they like to lick themselves clean.
Okay.
Which I think is nasty.
All right. This is a riddle.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
What never asks, right? Ask. Whatever asks a question but gets answered all the time.
Money.
Okay.
Money answereth all things.
All right, your cell phone.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, money also.
I guess that's why you brought me here, you know. Mm-hmm. Creative, thinking outside the box.
Yes, and testing your What?
I'm just
all right.
Waiting for a cool one. Okay, let's try a slender one. That one's slender like a snake.
This one says, what makes you feel old?
I'm at 2000.
Okay.
So old. Oh my gosh.
What about them though?
When you hear them speak, I'm like, what are we discussing? And their music now sounds like noise. I didn't understand it when my dad was like, yeah, back then when music was, you know, music in a world of noise. Now I'm like, screw. I'm like...
Everything is just...
I can't.
You can't relate.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh, we're not done? Are we going to do all of these?
We're going on.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
picking 100.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you feel old is their music. Probably.
Them as a whole.
If you know Zola, also you're old.
Yeah.
And a whole lot. All right. Would you let Donald Trump rule Zimbabwe? And why?
I would not.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, because the kind of people, the kind of skin that he likes is not here. How would he make Zimbabwe great again?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are everything he does not support. So, yeah. We like aid.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to
use the R word.
Because he's not Zimbabwean. You know. We're a special
But you know, there's stuff though that you like. I would let Beyonce, even though she's not Zimbabwean, run the country.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, because she runs a tight ship. So sometimes you just want to know where somebody's head is at.
Oh, all right.
Will they be able to rise to the occasion and get the job done?
Right.
So I don't trust you.
Okay.
No.
If you were a vegetable, what would you be and why?
I would be a cauliflower.
Okay. Because?
I'm not for everyone. I'm in a quiet
taste. Yeah, actually that one. You know, you said cauliflower. No.
Yeah, I'm not for everyone.
Okay. All right.
You really going in with this?
Are not for everyone, right?
Yeah, it's true. I see what you did there.
We're a unique breed. If you were a man for a day, what would you do?
If I was a man for a day, what would I do? Wow.
Yes.
Get circumcised.
Wow. Why?
Because I'm a responsible person, no matter what gender I am. Right. I think that would be the smartest thing to do. Because we've been telling them to get it done. It's been done since biblical times. Right. But now they're like, I don't like pain. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For my health.
Last question.
Let's
Come on, just pick.
I want to make it good.
Anyway.
You know, last but not least.
Okay.
This all one. Right. Please be explosive.
Okay. This one says, what period in history had the best fashion?
What period in history had the best fashion? Elizabethan era.
All right, why?
I love those flowy gowns with the gold and you know the fashion that they wear on Rain?
Rain, no.
Rain the show.
Okay.
So Mary Queen of Scots, I love that. Like the gold finishings. I would love heavier clothes. Like I really like even when I'm dressed
I was going to say,
this is my look.
Okay.
So now the modern version for me would be fit and flare. So it's like tight at the top and then at the bottom it's very flowy. I like looking very feminine. So that's the fashion era I'd go back to.
Interesting. We're done with our game. It was fun, I must say.
Yeah.
I love your honesty and all the answers. All right, as we round up the show, Thembi, tell me what the difference is between your blog life and your real life.
My blog life is the strong version of my real life.
All right.
Real life, people don't know, is I have this special thing that I do when I'm at home, when I'm hurt, of sitting under the kitchen table. So
wait a minute.
You can't. I don't know where it came from, but I've always done that. Like when I'm stressed or I'm overwhelmed or things are just not doing what I just sit under the kitchen table. So you can't tell from my blog. My blog is where I get to be like, okay, a lesson was learnt and this is how I came out stronger.
Yes.
So my life is the raw materials and the blog side is the completed version, the diamond version of the coal that I went through and the pressure. And it gives people hope. And sometimes I write about stuff that I never thought I was going to survive or make it out of, but I did. So I'm able to then tell you the complete story of, listen, this happened, but I'm back.
Okay.
Back like I never left.
Yeah. Interesting. And what's next? I mean, for you, what should we expect from Thembi? What's coming up?
I'm not even sure. But, you know, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord.
Yes.
And my life and my career, my parents were a bit uneasy. You know, parents always want to know that when they go, you're going to be okay.
Yes.
And for a huge part of my 20s, it looked like my life was a mess. But now, about to turn 30, I'm seeing the pieces come together. Everything that I've been doing has been building up to now. I've been collecting my bricks and I'm building my Rome. And I'd love to be a media mogul. I want to have digital publications. I love advertising. I love women. I love hearing women speak. I love seeing women win. So it's about becoming a media mogul and having a woman-led publication and continuing to amplify the stories of the woman.
All right, interesting. I like that you said you like to see women win. Like we stay winning.
I love it.
Right. Okay, thank you so much for coming on to the show, Thembi. It's been so lovely. And before we close, where can people find your blog? What's your blog name, your Instagram handle, Twitter?
Oh, I should do it like the YouTubers.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Look at you. That's how they always sound. Right. So my blog link is www.thembiterry.co.zw. I've put it somewhere. It's somewhere here. So yeah, that's where you find me. If you manage to get on my blog, you'll be able to be directed to all my other social media platforms.
All right. Thank you again for coming onto the show. It's been lovely.
For having me.
Viewers, bye. My name is Thembi Terry. Thank you so much for watching Pink and Purple. Until next time, from me and the crew behind the scenes, it's goodbye. I learned it from her.